need to leave that rock that you stuck under.
Kurt,
So
you want me to go show you?
You got a close
Kurt,
mind, bro.
Kurt, you want me to show you my passport? It's tattooed up. I've been all over the world. My shit tattooed up. So all that shit you be talking about, that shit don't fly. That shit that you be trying to down other people for, that shit don't work for me. You said it to Kurt. All that shit you play with these other guys, you can't play that with me. You said it yourself. My passport tattooed up. My shit sleeved up. So don't tell me what I need to do. I done been all over this bitch twice. You over here, you making good money. Check it out. Check this out. You over here, you over here, you making good money. You done created a successful business for yourself. You done bought a house. You live in the fucking American dream. So what the fuck is it to you? Who gives a fuck? All right. I got more
benefit. Hold on. Let me answer that. I got more benefit than some of y'all niggas that live here with a fucking birth certificate. You know why? Because I pay my taxes.
And see, it goes right back. It goes right back to what I said.
You talking about what am I here?
This man finna crash.
I got more benefit being in this fucking country than 10 of y'all niggas. Cause y'all niggas don't even fucking work. The fuck? Nigga, I came with nothing and I'm a citizen. The fuck you talking about? I've earned my spot, bro. Some of y'all niggas don't even deserve to be here. And you were born here. What's wrong with you, man? You talking about why I'm here? Why y'all motherfuckers here? Cause y'all ain't doing shit.
The people at Truck Stop then teamed up with the boy Mark the Mentor. Are you ready to take your trucking business to the next level? With Truck Stop Pro, you get access to the best load board in the game, giving you the tools to find higher paying loads and streamline your operation. And right now, you can try the Pro plan free for 30 days, a $159 value. Click the link in the description to claim your free Pro plan and start making smarter moves for your trucking business today.
Warning. The following content contains strong language and may not be suitable for children. This content is primarily for adults as this is a trucking channel and truckers have filthy mouths. Please don't tweak if I say viewer discretion is advised.
What up? Come on in, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications. There was some people in the back. I guess they left. Whoever that was that called up, let you up, but you can come back up. Link is pinned to the top of the chat. How's everybody doing this evening? Come on in. Call in show. Let's get the show on the road. It was some people that already hit the link. Why you just can't chill out in the green room until we get situated? What's going on? Shout out to Brian Hawkins. What's going on? Shout out to Brian Hawkins. Shout out to St. Louis. What's going on? Mark Brown. What up? Don Solo representing the Creed. Shout out to Trey McVicker. Great Polo representing the MG. I get paid to wait. What up? Shout out to Ty Trillis. Watch with West. What up? Shout out to Rich representing the Crib. Who else we got? Shout out to Goat Logistics. Shout out to Pippi. Shout out to all the moderators. Shout out to Felix representing LA. Shout out to Strictly LLC. Shout out to Manifest Transportation. Shout out to SD Walt representing Cleveland. William Sweet representing Jackson. Matt representing Lafayette, Indiana. Shout out to Jonathan representing the Boogie Down. Shout out to Frank. What's up? What up? Shout out to Danny O. What's good? What up? Shout out to Vaughn representing St. Louis. Who else we got? Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to Smork representing Florida. Shout out to Brown Goat. Inglewood Kennels representing the Crib. Shout out to Byron Gray representing Dallas. Appreciate Cole for that dub.
Sweet.
Thank you for that dub. Michael, what up? Ace Wonder, what up? All right, call-in show. let's not try to get to this 20-minute buffer like always. Let's get the show on the road. There's some people that had already hit the link. I don't understand why we gotta wait 20 minutes. And then like always, 20-minute mark, everybody calls at the same time. Now, when I say there's a bunch of people, because we didn't do a call-in show last week because it was the Super Bowl, and only a fool would have been streaming live the night of the Super Bowl, and I ain't no fool. So we didn't do a stream last week, and I didn't do a makeup show Monday neither. So we took a week off the call-in show. We took a week off, so we back. Tomorrow, Return of the Wise Men podcast, season 3. After a long year off, I think the last Wise Men show we did was maybe December of 2023. So it's back, heavily requested. So the people gonna get what they asked for. Season 3 of the Wise Men. It's gonna probably hurt some feelings. We know it's gonna be a no holds barred season. So I'm letting you know. It's gonna be no holds barred. I'm letting you know now. I don't want to hear nothing during the middle of the season. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be no holds barred. So it is what it is. Letting you know now. Shout out to Great Polo. What's going on? Link pin to the top of the chat. Call in show. Let's see. I don't got no monologue. I don't do no monologue for the call-in show. I just wait for some people to start calling. I know it's the All-Star game on tonight, but y'all ain't watching that. They say the NBA viewership is down 53%. So I said, ain't nobody watching that shit. Let's go ahead and do the call-in show. Link pin to the top of the chat. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications. What's going on? Shout out to Jink. What's up? Kelvin. The call-in show. Link pin to the top. It was some people in my Instagram that said they wanted to call in the next call-in show. Let me see. Yeah, Looney Montana. You messaged me yesterday, said, when is the next call-in show you want to come up? If you're here, now's the time. Who else? Who is this? Ken. Now's the time to call up. You messaged me 2 days ago. Van, you messaged me. Now's the time. Link pin to the top of the chat. Call-in show. Shout out to T Beezy. What's going on? You said the All-Star game is not good. Yeah, I haven't watched the All-Star. I forgot the dunk contest was last night. I saw some highlights from it. Yep. NBA ain't what it used to be. Shout out to Moving Company Hustle in the building. Todd Triller said LeBron is the GOAT. It's your personal opinion, you entitled to it. So we're gonna leave that at that. We're gonna let people have their personal opinions. Everybody entitled to their opinion, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean that it's true. It just means it's their opinion. And we're gonna let them have it. LeBron wear number 23. LeBron wearing a number that from the person that inspired him. I can't call nobody a GOAT that's inspired by somebody. Another person is you wearing another man's number. So we can't honor that. So now that's my opinion. Michael Jordan didn't wear nobody's number. He didn't wear nobody's number. Oh yeah, and we trudging through the snow. We trudging through the snow in some number 10s too. And we got them on. We trudging through the snow in them some number 10s, some shadow number 10s. So we already got them on. We only wear shoes that Mike wore. We don't wear Mexican Mikes. Mike had to put them on from the crib. If Mike didn't wear them, then we not wearing them. They not touching our feet. They not touching our feet. We trudged through the snow and the mics that Mike wore. You did can't honor no man that wearing another man's number. You dig what I'm saying? It is what it is. I told you everybody call at the same time. All right, Wes called first. So we're gonna pull Wes up first. John, I see you in the back. You just gotta chill in the back in the green room. You can watch the show from the green room. If you turn your phone horizontal, you'll be able to see the chat as well. So if you turn your phone horizontal, John, you should see a little icon in the upper right hand corner, I believe, and you should be able to see the chat. But Wes beat you to the punch. So we're gonna pull up Wes first. What's going on?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What up? What up?
So, right, me, I just started my LLC, and I was watching like the box truck stuff for dummies. I wish I went
Uh,
the escort route. You know what I'm saying? I watched that
okay.
like a while ago, like a couple weeks ago.
Mm.
But basically, anyways, I wanted to just be my own employee for a while. But I'm using my personal car right now. I'm in the courier route, so I'm dealing with like little small stuff and med stuff, right?
Yep.
I've been looking for like uh cuz I there's US Pack. I'm in Mass. I'm in Boston, right?
Mm-hmm.
And US Pack got like three different locations, not like close to me, but like, in the state, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I was trying to just find more cuz I could use like I could use other vehicles. I don't know if it has to be in my name though, you know what I'm saying? Do you know like anything about like it? I see you making faces, man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. You talking about using other vehicles, courier routes? What are you saying?
I mean, me. Okay. Let me just. I wanna get a cargo van eventually, right? So,
Okay.
but this is like the research. This is like the research phase right now. What I'm going through, just saving more money until I know exactly what I want to do. But I want to do like final mile, like curbside stuff like that. But I don't know like exactly like what type of car to look for, like the brand and the I'm fairly new to this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
You said you don't know what type of car to look for. You said you looking for a car or a truck.
cargo van, what type of van to look for?
What are you
I've
doing
been
now?
hearing different right now. I got a contract right now, but that's with my personal vehicle, and I literally just deliver meds. That's what I do.
I mean, if you can start with a extended wheelbase high roof, I would say that. But if you can't, then get what you can afford. If you got to get a 1500 um, standard length, that's what you got to start with. Then that's what you got to start with. I wouldn't break the bank and put yourself into debt.
Yeah,
I would work with what you have and grow from there. If you can afford to do an extended length high roof, 250, 2500, then so be it. But if you can't, then I would say just get a regular 1500 and then just grow from there.
and by growing you mean to just eventually get that, or like you mean like box trucks and
Grow,
everything,
grow, grow. Whatever it is you want to do, just grow. Work,
right?
learn, save your money, get the experience, and just grow.
And you'd say like the most reliable to go with is like a Ford Cause I be seeing like the Mercedes
If you
and
if
you
you
know,
get if you
but
get a if you get a 1500, listen, if you get a 1500, you can go with a GMC Savannah. You can go with a Chevy Express. You can go with a old Ford Econoline. You could go with a Ford Transit 1500. Mercedes Benz is gonna it's gonna cost you.
right,
You could
right.
do the same thing with a Mercedes that you could do with a Ford.
Yeah, I just see it hyped up. I wasn't planning on getting one. I was just wondering like, if it's just for the look, that's what people are doing it for, you know.
I don't see too many people in Mercedes. The only guys I see in Mercedes Sprinter brands are like the Polish contractors that do
Mm.
flooring and shit like that. I don't really see. I see a lot of people with Rams and Transits. That's what I see. You know, I don't really
Yeah,
see
I
too many
seen
people with Mercedes Benz Sprinters. The people I do, they usually the Polish um, contractors
I, I
that I
I
usually
was
see
looking at
around.
a GMC Savannah. I think it was does it only come like in one model, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the Fords, I seen like a high roof, you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen much of the
Fifteen
GMCs. I
hundred,
think it was like
2500. GMC Savannah don't come with a high. The Savannah and the Express don't come in a high roof. 1500,
would
twenty five
that
hundred, 3500.
would that prevent like more work?
No, I mean the height gives you more height clearance, right? So you're able to stand up depending on how tall you are. So it gives you more convenience
Oh,
to stand up, more height to stack things higher. You can get the extended wheelbase for the Express and the GMC start at the 2500. You can get an extended wheelbase 2500. They
what
don't
do you
do
think a good
extended 1500, but the height is just going to give you more convenience to stand up and stack things higher. But it's good to have. But if you can't afford it, then I wouldn't break the bank trying to get something that you can't afford. Um,
I mean, I was gonna wait a couple months anyways, you know. I just wanted to hear the right stuff, you know what I'm saying, beforehand, before making purchases. What do you think like a good price for like, let's say I've seen one for like 33,000 or 32,000 with like 5,000 miles on it. 2022. Is
that's
that
kind of I wouldn't start with that. How old are you?
I'm about to be 23 in like May.
Have you own a car?
I own a car, yeah.
Do you pay a note on it?
I do. I could pay it off. I
No, I'm
could pay
asking
it
you.
off.
Do you pay a note on your car? I ain't ask you if you could pay it off. I'm asking you, do you
Yeah,
pay a note on your car?
yeah,
Well, how much does your car cost?
like 500 a month.
How much did it cost?
Oh, in total, like 20,000. Toyota.
And you pay 500 a month?
Yeah.
Damn, what's your interest rate?
Um, I did a
Well, how many years did
36.
you do it? 36 months.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, so 33,000. That's going to be. Let me just say it like this: you don't have to start with something that expensive. You don't have to
Okay.
start with something expensive. I think that's too expensive. You can go find you a $10,000 van. To be honest with
Oh yeah.
you, yeah, you can find you a
Okay.
$18,000 van. I sent a guy to get a Transit 250. He got a Transit 250 extended length wheelbase, high length, high roof for 18.9. Yeah, I mean, but you don't even have to start at that price. You could find if you got to start with a 1500, you could find a van for 10,000, 12,000.
Yeah.
You got you
I could.
gotta you gotta you gotta get something first. You gotta get something you can afford and test the waters. You don't want to
Yeah.
get something where you're gonna like. I've seen people struggle with these cargo vans. Just like you see people struggle with box trucks, you see people struggle with cargo vans. So $33,000 is a big commitment.
Yeah. I see. I see what you're trying to say. Yeah, I can see that. Um. Dang. What else was I about to say? My mind's blanking right now. I'm sorry,
Well,
bro.
Yeah, I got a few more people too in the back. So
Yeah,
you you
yeah.
got you got you,
Nah, yeah, I appreciate it though. I'm a definitely be back. You know what I'm saying? I be watching. I be reading the Discord and stuff. I'm pretty quiet though. You know what I'm saying? I'm here though. I'll be around.
yeah. Just
Yeah,
get your questions together, man, and don't break the bank, man. Start with what you can afford. Stop listening to these guys sending you off. They're gonna send you off. I got a lot of
yeah,
bad news in the past 30 days. A lot of bad news. A lot. I got
yeah. I be
two bad news.
yeah.
I got two bad news stories today. I got
Dang.
two bad news stories today. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tuned in. I'm tuned in.
No matter how many times I tell people to start humbly, everybody wants to start at the top, and everybody is the same fate. So
Yeah.
don't let these people send you off, big dog.
Nah, yeah. I already done wasted money in the past. Know what I'm saying? So I'm over here just trying to. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to be a little smarter. I thought I was smart before spending money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it a little smarter. Be a little smarter. I appreciate it though, bro.
All right, man.
Let me get off. All right.
All right, man. Be safe.
Yep.
What up, Mike? I see you in the back. You next. Mike, I see you in the back. You next. You gotta unmute, big dog. Unmute.
You can hear me, bro?
Yes, sir. Hold on, we
Hey,
got
I've been trying to
86.
tap in.
Hold on. We got 86 people in here. We only got 38 likes. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. What's going on, Doc?
Hey, what's going on? I tried to tap in through your YouTube, trying to get on one of your I think one of your classes or one of your coaching calls, but it wouldn't let me go through. Um,
What coaching
kept
call?
saying it was on the I could be wrong. I know you in the description, like when you click more on the
Oh,
YouTube.
that's probably an old video. Probably was an old link under an old video.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. I'll double check.
yeah, I ain't did those calls in over a year.
Oh, dang, for real? Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Dang, my bad, my bad. Okay, I was trying to tap in. But yeah, I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking would it be a good idea to use my cause I got like 60,000 and well, like 50 in personal credit and business credit. Would it be a good idea to use either or to grab me a box truck? And nothing, crazy, nothing expensive, something, to get me running.
That's what you want to do. I
Okay,
wouldn't
so it
do it.
wouldn't be like,
I wouldn't do it, but if that's what you want to do, go for it.
okay. Give me
Yeah.
some pointers on why you wouldn't do it. I just want to, pick your brain a little bit.
Because it's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy. I know a lot of people promote that shit, but I see people do it all the time and fail. So me,
Okay.
I didn't start like that. I started what I had and I built capital and I grew. I kept reinvesting the
Right,
money that
right.
was coming in, kept reinvesting the money. I'm not gonna leverage my personal credit to to risk in this industry, especially.
Right, right.
I
Because I
wouldn't
got a
do it.
cargo van. I got a
I
2500. I got a
I hear you
Chevy
got
Express.
I hear the kids crying in the background and stuff. So nah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, that's my friend's sister. That's her daughter. They back there playing or whatnot. But yeah,
Uh,
I ain't really, I've just been, fighting with myself, tussling with my brain. Should I do it or not? But I'm glad I got some pointers from you. Gave me some insight on that.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you want to do it, go for it. I'm not telling people like what they should or shouldn't do. I'm just gonna let people do it. I'll tell you what I would or wouldn't do.
Right,
Because
right.
I've gotten two stories today of people that did complete opposite of everything I told them to do because they thought they knew better than me and they
right,
failed. Today, just today,
right.
they did the complete opposite of what they called up here and asked, and they failed. One of them
Right, right, right.
miserably to the point where if I told the story, it's embarrassing. So yeah,
Okay.
so what I wouldn't do it. I'm not gonna go buy a truck with credit. I'll just use cash. Whatever I got to do to hustle up the money, and that's what I'm gonna do. If it don't fail, I got the truck. I'll go sell it. I'll go on about my way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna leverage my personal credit. You know what
Or
I'm
business
saying?
credit,
To buy a truck,
to
especially
use that. Okay.
for a business that I have no knowledge in.
Right.
No, I'm gonna start
See on
from
that.
the bottom. I'm gonna start from the bottom, and I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna work my way up.
Right, right. And I have a little knowledge in it because I have my class A. So I just have more knowledge on the semi truck side of it. Cause I
Mm-hmm.
done did over the road or whatnot. So I just have a little knowledge in that field, not too much. Even though I know you, I don't drive box trucks. I know you probably have more knowledge than me when it comes to that. Even though I know I have my CDL. So, but yeah, I definitely appreciate the insight. Most definitely.
Yeah. That's all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got, brother. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate it. I see you in Palm Beach County too. I'm in Fort Myers, so I definitely be tapped in with you.
You say
Yeah.
you got me confused, bro. Now I know you got me confused with the
You ain't.
link and you
I
talking
thought I
about
heard you.
Palm Beach.
I thought.
Yeah, you got me.
Oh, I
No,
thought I.
you ain't.
Oh, I
Say
thought I
what?
heard you on the short the other day. I thought I heard you on the short when you were talking about the mattress firm account. I don't know. I thought I heard you was talking about. I thought I heard you
Nah,
say you was from Palm Beach County.
nah, I'm from the crib, big dog. Now I see why you talking about coaching links and nah, that ain't me, big dog.
Yeah.
I'm from the crib, dog. I'm from the
Oh,
crib.
okay, okay. Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
You know where the crib at?
Nah, it's somewhere in Florida.
Hell no.
Where the crib is.
I'm from Chicago, dog.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cook
Yeah, you
County.
got you got you
Okay.
got you got you got me mixed up with somebody else, big dog. Talking about some coaching calls and links for coaching calls in Palm Beach. It's zero
Yeah. Yeah.
degree. It's 0 degrees outside. Did you just hear me say
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trudging through the snow in some number 10 shadows? You weren't paying attention,
Oh,
big
nah,
dog.
nah, 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 nah. I went tapped in. Did then. I went tapped in. Nah. But I thought I heard you
Yeah.
say Palm Beach. My bad. My bad.
No, big dog. All right.
It's all
All right.
good. Though. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Have a blessing.
All right, bet.
For sure.
That's yo, gotta unmute, dog.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right. I was connected to my Bluetooth in the car, so it wasn't really working.
That's cool. What's
But
going on?
I just had, I wanted to ask you some questions about hiring.
Hmm.
So, the issue that I'm running into right now is I got one truck. We have a contract delivering for Costco. So, we're setting up, assembling, and everything. But with one truck, I don't know how to hire like backup employees. So on Saturday, my guy he called me 20 minutes after he was supposed to be there saying he can't come.
How many trucks you got?
So so I have to work obviously and I'm the boss, so it's on me to have a backup.
How many trucks you
And
got?
so then I'm scrambling, calling like a few
Can,
different guys that I've had in the past trying to get
can
some.
you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
How many trucks do you have?
I have one truck.
Have you ever done this work before?
We've been doing it now for like 6 months, so
Who is we?
well, I got this contract about 6 months ago. It was a learning curve, but now I've learned it.
Have you ever done this?
No,
So you've never been on the truck and actually did the work.
no,
So do you own this truck or you rent this truck?
we own this truck.
Who is we? You keep saying we.
Well, technically, it's me and my dad. My dad is invested in it with me, but he doesn't do any of the work. It's all me.
So you
When I
started a
when I
box
say
truck
we,
bit.
I'm talking like me and my helpers.
So you started this business because I guess you saw somewhere that you get a box truck and you make some money, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But you never actually did the work.
I've driven box trucks. Well, so I worked at FedEx for 4 years. I drove a 26 footer delivering to a mall, like 600 packages. And that's around the time where I was seeing a lot of stuff about box trucks. You can make all this money. Jumped into it.
Mhm.
Was just going to do like independent loads, like picking up stuff that fits in box trucks and just drive it, like OTR basically.
But you're doing final
And then I
mile.
realized I did not like to be driving over the road. I'd rather just do
You're
local
doing you're
deliveries.
you're doing final mile, right? So it's two guys on the
Yeah,
truck, right? All right. So
yeah.
here's the issue. You only got one truck. You've never been on
Yep.
it. You should actually be on that truck. Final mile was
I do work.
so you're the other guy on the truck, or
Yeah, yeah. I drive.
so I thought you said you couldn't do it because you were at work. You were at your job or something like that.
No, no, no. So I work it 24/7. So yes, I know the ins and outs of what we're supposed to do
No, no, no,
and the
no, no, no,
work.
no. No, I asked were you on the truck. You're not on the truck. You got two guys on the truck, right?
It's me and a helper. I work on the truck.
So you work on the truck. How many days a week is this contract?
Right now it's 4, but typically it's 5. Around Christmas it's 6.
So it's you and one other guy, and the guy didn't
Yep.
show up.
Yep.
Or you got to get another guy. I mean, here's the thing: people aren't going to show up. You do find him out delivery. Guy throws his back out. He's tired. You got a long day. It's going to happen. So, when that happens, you got to have a guy on standby, or you need to. Who's the 3PL for this contract?
Home delivery link.
HDL. So
Yeah.
are they sticklers when you go to the warehouse every day?
Not
Like
really.
so like let's say your guy calls off and you go on Craigslist and say I need a quick help, or you pull up at the well, you can't even pull up at Home Depot no more. All the migrants, they kind of so let's say you go on Craigslist and you just need a day laborer, and let's say I meet you, you grab me, you pull up to the warehouse. Would they trip if they just saw a face that they never seen on your truck before?
Not really.
And then that's what you got to do.
Cuz and that's what I did do on Saturday, and I just end up paying the guy at the end of the day and drop him back off. And so that's I guess what I've been having to do whenever I get someone that's gonna call out or they can't work that day. But
Yeah.
the carrier who works for Home Delivery Link, she's like, you need to hire like 2 or 3 more people so that you always have a backup. I'm
It's
like,
not
I
gonna
can't
work.
if
It's
I'm
not
not
gonna work.
if I can't work them more than 3 days a week, they're not gonna take that job.
No, the only way that's gonna work is if you pay them for on call. So if you have
Yeah,
them on call and you pay them a minimum, whether you need them or you don't. But I know you're not gonna do that. So this is the
yeah, no,
option that you have. It's just what you got to do. It happens.
yeah, and right now I do have a like 3 or 4 people. The problem on Saturday was that we start at 6:25 and he called out at 6:45, and so that I'm trying to wake people up, asking them if they can get out of bed and come to work, and
How
it
much to
just
drop the
doesn't
route?
that what's
How
that
much they charge you? How much do they charge you to drop the route for the day?
500.
Mm.
I know.
Well, you got somebody. So yeah. So what you need to do
Yeah,
is that guy that you had Saturday, you kept his number.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So you just need to start building up you a Rolodex. People that you can call. At the drop of a dime.
yeah,
And you need to start finding someone that you can depend on who's going to come rain, sleet, or snow. You got to
yeah,
find that one main guy, especially if it's just you and one other guy on the truck. You got to find someone that's going to come through sickness, through health, rain, sleet, or snow. You got to find that guy.
yeah, yeah. That's true. I was just trying to think maybe you would know of like I mean, there's no way other than to just pay someone to be on call because I don't know how to hire someone else that's just gonna wait around for a call once
Nobody's
in a
going to
blue
wait
moon.
around. Nobody's going to wait around. So the only thing you can have is another person that's on call and just pay them a minimum. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't work, you don't have enough days to rotate the shifts. So if you're only working
Yeah,
4 days a week, that's just not enough to rotate. If you were doing like a
yeah,
6 or 7 day week contract, well, 4 days is not enough.
yeah,
So 4 days a week is not enough to rotate rotate these guys on one truck. Because what are you paying your helper a day?
160.
Right. So that's his pay for the week, 160. So what is that? 240? What is that? 640 a week?
It's 640. Yeah, for
But
4 days.
so
We're gonna go
right.
back up to 5 here soon. It's just this is the slowest time of year.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So yeah, what? Why did he call off?
Well, he said his wife. He had to take his wife to the hospital,
Hmm.
and I don't know.
Yeah, that's
You
a
know,
good one. Yeah, that's a good
that is
one.
a good
That's a
one.
good
I
one.
think I've
Yeah.
used that once or twice in the past.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I'm not. I'm not gonna say anything like that. But at the end of the day, it's like I need you to be there, and he knows that. It's just it feels a little disrespectful the way it all went down. But
Well,
so
you get.
in March,
Mhm.
they're gonna let me bring on a second truck. So I'm gonna do a rental for the second truck
Mhm.
through like Enterprise. I just looking at the numbers. I think it's probably better that way. They cover the maintenance because one of the biggest misconceptions is that you do make a lot of money doing this kind of work, and you see the numbers. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna 725 a day, 5 days a week. That's 3,500 something. You're thinking you're gonna be seeing a lot more of it than you end up seeing. Like the profits are low. We had to get a
Well, you
DOT inspection.
okay?
They told us about 3 or 4 things that had to be fixed to pass it. It was like 7 grand to fix the truck.
First of
That's the
all,
profit I
what
made like
what
all Christmas season.
what kind of truck do you have?
International.
Well, that's one. What year? What year is it?
It it's a 2008,
Okay. What
and
engine is that?
it has
That's the Max
30,000
Force.
miles.
What
Yeah,
engine is
it's
in
the
there?
one. It's the least desirable one. It's
The Max Force.
4,300. Yep. It's
Oh,
like the
well, that's
Max
why.
Force 7 or some shit.
Yeah, you bought a. I mean, how much did you pay for the truck?
We got it. We bought it for 30 grand.
When?
It's been a year and a half now.
Oh hell no!
I know.
That's a
It
ten
had
thousand
well,
dollar
it had
truck.
25,000 miles on it. But the
Man,
problem
I
is
wouldn't.
it sat for so long with
Listen,
pressure in the brakes and everything. We had to replace the ABS module, the brake cylinders, some shit went bad.
I would have left that truck right there.
Yeah.
I would have rather got a truck. See, you looked at the miles. I would have rather got a truck with 250, $300,000, 300,000 mile Freightliner than got that. I would have went and got an old C65 with the Caterpillar engine, GMC.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's if you
I've
want to
driven
go
one of
back
those
there.
too.
I'm gonna go get me an old Caterpillar. I'm old
Yep.
school with it. I would I would have left that truck right where it was at.
Yeah.
30
It's super clean
30,000
and
for
everything,
that.
but
See, to me that don't matter. I don't care about that. It's a work truck. It's gonna get it's gonna it's a work truck. You got people in
yeah.
there. The seats are gonna start to wear. They're gonna start to tear. Is the seats gonna be funky? You doing final mile delivery, so people's asses are sweating, so the ass juices all that don't matter. All y'all like these nice, pretty, clean trucks. That's great, but pretty don't make no money, especially when you're doing
Yeah.
this type of work and people funky and shit. All that don't
For
matter.
sure. For
That's why
sure.
people, oh, it's a nice, pretty truck. Well, you doing final mile delivery. You funky. His ass sit in the seat, then his funky ass. So here's the thing. Me, if I was you, is the truck paid for? Probably not, right? 30 grand,
It
right?
it is. It is.
Man, I would try to sell that truck. That truck
You think
gonna
so?
give you problems. It's gonna give you problems, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Well,
that
it
that
just
that
did,
that
and we
truck,
just paid a whole shitload
I know.
to get
I would
it
I would
all
try to get
fixed.
out of that sooner than later before it become more expensive. That truck gonna give you a lot of problems. But I mean, do what you want. Do what you want. But me personally, no. No. But now here's the thing you said about the maintenance. See, now you letting that truck finna scare you into making another bad decision. You do pay for the maintenance with a rental truck. You gonna make more money with the truck that you make and then you gonna make with a rental truck. So if you complaining now, you're gonna really be complaining when you get the rental truck. You do. You 100% absolutely do pay for the maintenance. You
Okay.
think how you think they make money if you're not paying for the maintenance? It's baked into the cost. You don't think Enterprise and
Yeah.
Penske
What
got a
about like the
formula?
insurance?
What about it? You gonna
That
put
doesn't
that on
cover anything.
the maintenance?
The rental company charges you like an insurance, like a daily insurance rate, like $120 or something.
So you're gonna have your commercial insurance and then you're gonna pay additionally for their insurance too?
I guess you wouldn't have to. We would have to change our insurance plan to cover the rental.
Right. So I'm saying, what does their insurance got to do with anything?
I don't know. I guess I figured if you just pay for theirs, then it covers anything that would go
No. If something
on that.
happens with if what I'm telling you, if something happens with the truck, yes, you take it back. They're gonna give you a new truck. What I'm telling you is, don't think that you're not paying for the maintenance. You are paying for the maintenance. You don't the cost of the listen. The cost of the maintenance is baked in. If they pay for the maintenance, the way people drive rental vehicles, they dog them out, right? So don't
Yeah.
you think there's some type of metric system formula they have to bake the cost of maintenance in? How would they make money if they didn't?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So you're paying for the maintenance. It's baked into the cost. You're paying 28 cents a mile, whatever you're paying a week. There's a formula there. So to me, I mean, you could do what you want to do, but I wouldn't. If you own a truck and you're gonna start with another rental truck, and your purpose is because of the maintenance, because you let this truck scare you. The reason this truck is scaring you is because of the truck you bought. Not to
Yeah.
say that no truck is gonna have issues, but the truck that you bought, you're gonna have issues.
So what about another international?
I don't.
So, because
I don't
another
mess with
option
international.
was,
I don't like international.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
I don't
I
know.
don't
I
like
don't. I guess I don't
international.
really know the difference, but I
I
know
mean,
Freightliners
Freightliner
they
is
like them
good.
more. But
You do. Where do you live at?
Washington State.
Because with the two, you could have saved about 20 grand.
Yeah, because
What
what I'm looking at right now, there's one that's got like 350,000 miles. They want like 9 grand for it. Same year as my truck, same everything. They
it's an
say it all
international?
works. Yeah,
No, bro.
4,300.
No, bro. Same engine?
I'm like, I could just do that and then fix it
Same
up a
engine?
little bit.
Same engine?
Probably. I
Bro,
actually I think it was the DT whatever 466.
stay away from Max Force, bro. If I were you, I would stay away from old internationals altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And so go with what, GMC or
here's the
Freightliner?
thing. Do you have where do you take your truck to get repaired?
A local shop down the street from where I live.
Is it a diesel shop, like a truck shop, or do
Yeah.
they work on
Yeah.
what do they charge you per hour?
It was like I think 165, which is I thought was better than some other places.
It's kind of pricey. They they not they must be some
I
white
think
guys.
they just tell
They're not no Migos, are they?
no.
They're white guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta find you some Migos. You gotta find you a Migo shop. You gotta find you a
Yeah,
good
that's
Migo
true.
shop about 90, 95 an hour. Yeah. See, me, I don't worry about all that shit. See, I was running C65s. I'm an OG, so I don't worry about like all that stuff. But I know what to buy, right? I know what to buy, and I take someone with me that knows what to look for, and we spend the whole day. We crawl up under there. He all up under the engine. He all inside of the damn engine. all up under there. We test driving it. We doing everything all day. So I've been, like blessed as far as, buying used trucks. But if I were you, I would, me personally, that truck would scare me the living shit. That truck you
The
got.
one I'm driving now.
Hell yeah, that shit would scare me to the holy hell and back. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
mess with I don't mess with the internationals at all, especially at Max Force. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I read all that after we got it.
See, see, that's why I
So
tell people to do your research. You always got to do your research, bro. Always. Listen, there's a lot of, like, since you like older trucks or you're looking for something for it, there's older trucks that are good. Like a lot of the Migos here that do final mile delivery, they delivering like the old 99, 2000 GMC, the old cab over GMC trucks. And those things are running. The old cab overs, like the 99, 2000, 2001s. But see, those trucks had the old Caterpillar engine. They don't make those no more. They don't make engines like that no more. So
yeah.
that Max Force, that shit was just a horrible engine.
Yeah.
So me personally, I would probably be running. I would be trying to get out of the truck, to be honest with you. I don't think I would.
Okay.
Me personally, I wouldn't rent it. Me personally, I'm telling you what I would do. You do whatever you want to do. I wouldn't go rent no truck. I would try to run up as much money and stack up as much money as possible with the truck you got. I'm talking about stack, and see if I can get rid of the truck. I think
Yeah.
you overpay. You overpay for that truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
30 grand.
Definitely.
I can show you 2018s, 2019s right now for 15, $20,000 less than that. So
What make?
Freightliners.
Really?
Shit, I saw a Hino recently for like 20 something thousand, like a 2019 Hino for like 20 something thousand. Yeah.
So you think it'd be worth it to buy a beater that works good for cheap, sell this international, and then buy another beater?
I wouldn't I don't think anything's a beater that's gonna make you money. What do you mean a beater?
Like something with 300K miles on it? We drive a lot for this, specifically this location. We go to Yakima, we go to Ellensburg, we go to Walla Walla. We're on the
What's the
border of
radius?
Oregon, so we go down to Oregon.
What's the radius you drive a day? Is it over 150 miles? 150-mile
Yeah.
radius? Air mile radius. You know the difference between air miles and
Uh, I did. I'm blanking on it. It's just one way basically.
what's the farthest point you go in miles a day?
The furthest point, it's just under 2 hours.
So about
It's
150
well, I
miles,
guess it's
depending on how fast
probably
you're going.
under 150 air miles then, but about close to that,
So
there and back.
are you within 150 air miles?
I would say yeah.
So 150 air miles, your starting point in any direction you go, 150 air miles. Are you within that 100? So you can zigzag all you want as long as from your starting point. So if you take your starting point and you draw a dot, and then in each direction, 150 air miles. Are you going outside 150 air miles?
There's one route we have to do like once a month where we for sure do because it's 3 hours away.
All right. So how many miles are you averaging on a day total?
If we're local once a week, That's not a lot of miles.
You don't know how many miles you're averaging a day.
Probably
Nah,
200,
I don't want to know. Probably you should
250.
know. You should know what you're doing on a day-to-day basis.
One sec. I it's close to 300 on some of those further routes. It's a lot of miles.
I don't know. Basically, once you're telling me, bro, I'm just gonna tell you what I would do. Me, I'm coming up out of that truck. Mm-mm. I'm gonna put it off on somebody else while it's fine before something else
Yeah,
goes wrong. That engine is horrible, bro. It's just
yeah.
that engine is no. Mm-mm. While the truck is good, I'll be trying to get it off.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I would be trying to do. As far as the rental truck, I mean, based on what you're telling me, I don't really seem like you in a scale position.
Yeah.
Just because they offering you an opportunity don't mean you're ready to scale. I see people that think they're ready to scale all the time, and that they all right. They're trudging along with the one, but as soon as they go get the second, they weren't ready to be at that point, and then that's what kills them.
Yeah.
So, do you have the capital to manage two trucks right now?
Not really.
All right, well then there's your answer.
Yeah. So maybe a little more saving up.
I think you need to save up a lot, especially if you got a 2008 International with a Max Force engine.
Yeah. Because anytime it has problems, we
It's gonna cost you,
almost go
bro.
in the hole. Yeah. Okay. That's good info. I'll probably call back again another time when I have more questions.
All right, big dog.
I watch your videos. I take your advice for sure.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you watching, man. Yeah, just stack up you some capital, bro, and yeah, man, just make more better, more well informed decisions based on research, man. You can't be out here jumping out the window buying Max Force engines and shit, bro. That ain't what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
All right.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night.
All right, you too, man. All right, where's that other guy? It was somebody else in the back. I just saw it and they just dropped down. Jukebox. No, it's Air. AIR. Air Miles. Air. AIR. Air Miles. Air Miles. Air Miles. If you don't know what Air Miles are, then you in trucking, you should know that. You should know the difference between ground miles and air miles. Got a video on that. You should go check it out. I got a video on that. You should go check it out. Some of y'all probably running a log and don't even need to run a log because you don't even know the difference between air miles, 150 air miles, air miles. Air miles and ground miles is different. You can do 300 miles in a day and do 150 air miles. You could do 500 miles and stay within 150 air miles. It's a difference. Ground miles and air miles is different. You could zigzag all day long, and if you stay within 150 air miles, you don't need a log. How would you? Well, some probably asking like, wait, how can you do over 150 miles and be within 150 air miles? You gotta go do your research. I got a video on it. Air miles and ground miles, two different things. Some of y'all probably running a log and don't even need to. You probably stand within 150 air mile radius and you spending money on a motive. Local than a mug. Paying for it for no reason at all. Link pinned to the top of the chat. Link pinned to the top of the chat. It was some people in the back, but they guess they got tired of waiting. I think I forgot the person. I saw somebody in the back. Link pinned to the top of the back. I can't find a specific video you did on business plan. All the business plan videos is in the members only. We redid a business plan live stream last month. It was like 3 hours long. I left it up for like a month. I put it in the members only like maybe 2 weeks ago. It's in the members only. Got to get it out the members only. Yeah, those business plan live streams are in the members only. All right, call and show. Link pinned to the top of the track. We got 115 people in here, 62 likes. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. Those people that was in the back, what's up, man? Why y'all hang up? Y'all can watch the show from the green room, you know. You turn your phone to the is it landscape view? You turn it landscape view, you can see the chat and everything. You can see the show, you can see the chat. Just got to be patient in the green room until I pick you up. All right, if you in the if you a member, oh, you are a member. So yeah, you should see it in the members only. It's in the members only. Yeah, you should see it in the members only. So members only. Right here. Here's the last one I did right here. Right here. Right there. Right here. Streamed a month ago. Man, now you finna make me do an educational class, man. This the call-in show, man. This is the call-in show. You made me pull up the whiteboard and everything. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Why is it not? Oh, there it go. Hold on, let's see something. Full area. Settings. All right, hold on. Let me see something. All right, so air mouse, real quick, because this is not, I don't do this type of stuff on the call-in show. Air mouse. So if this is our starting point, say this is our starting point right here. This is air mouse. That's our starting point. This is where we out of, right? Well, you know what? Hold on. Let's start over. Let's make this neater. So air mouse. All right, so let's say this is our starting point. This is where we based out of. That's where the truck leaves from every day. All right, so this is the center point right here. I'm gonna say right here. All right, so in any direction we drive, the farthest point in any direction, 150 miles out is air mile radius. So if we drive from here to here, it's 150 miles here to there, 150 miles here to there, 150 miles here to there, in a radius, air mile radius, 150 miles air mile radius. Once we get to this 150 miles, that's it. So we can drive within this radius. As long as we stay in this radius, we can drive as much as we want without a log. This is an air mile radius. Air miles. Ground miles, we start here. This is our center point, and we just driving. If we go outside of the air mile radius, then we got to use a log. Once we go beyond the 150 mile air mile radius, you got to use a log. As long as you stay within this radius, you can drive all you want. You don't need a log. So if this is the 150 air mile radius, we could drive here to there, that's 150 miles. And then if we drive back here, that's 150 miles. So that's 300 miles we've driven in that day, right? And if we decide to drive from here to here, that's another 150 miles. So now we at 450 miles. And then we drive here and back. Now we at 600 miles. So we drove 600 miles, but we never went outside 150 air mile radius. All right. So that's the difference. Now, the moment we go beyond this radius, this blue circle, in any direction, this is our center point. All right. Any direction we go, as long as we don't go beyond this blue circle, the 150 air miles, we don't need a log. Or you don't need a log. That's the difference. Air miles and ground miles. It's just what it sounds. Ground miles, air miles. So link pin to the top of the chat. Call in show. What happens if you get pulled over? Tell the trooper you within 150 air mile radius. Tell him where you left from. You don't need a log. Link pin to the top of the chat. Call in show. That's why I kept asking him, but he didn't know. A lot of people don't know this. You guys gotta learn the rules. You guys gotta learn the rules if you're gonna be out here on the road. All right, link pin to the top of the chat. It was some people in the back, man. Why y'all don't want to come up, man? Y'all want me to do the call-in show, and then y'all say y'all don't call up. And then when we do it, y'all want to call. Tomorrow, President's Day. Oh, that's right. Y'all truckers. Y'all don't get President's Day off. You don't get President's Day off, do you? Banks will be closed tomorrow. Post office will be closed. Schools, I think schools will be closed, right? President's Day. All right, link pin to the top of the chat. Said them tickets are expensive. Yeah, you gotta know. You gotta know though. You gotta know if you breaking the law or not. You gotta know if you breaking that law. Yeah, know if you breaking that law. Break the law, we ain't playing. Break the law, we ain't playing. Uh, Stock market closed. Yeah. Is the Wise Man happen tomorrow? Yep. Episode 1 of season 3. Said to be your first. Are you on watching the channel? Yeah. You gotta go back and watch the first 2 seasons. Season 2 is better than season 1, obviously. But yeah, you gotta go back and watch some the old episodes. Yeah, episode 1, season 3 is tomorrow. You said they finished up watching the All-Star game? I'm probably gonna be gone because I ain't finna sit around too long. You dig what I'm saying? Sunday night, man. Might get into something. Link pin to the top of the chat. Link pin to the top of the chat. Yep, everything is closed tomorrow. The ground miles and the air miles, you can't what's the word I want to use? In this particular situation, you can't uh what's the word? What is it? Not merge. What is the word? What is the word I'm looking for? You can't convert. You can't convert for this situation. 150 air miles is 150 air miles. So if you're looking to convert uh, the air miles to ground miles, no, don't work like that. Your 150 air mile radius. So any direction from where you start from, in any direction, north, south, east, west, northwest, southeast, any direction you go, within that radius, that circle radius, air miles, it's going to be a circle from your starting point, 150 in any direction. That's your air mile radius. So as long as you stay within that air mile circumference, that circle of air miles, you're fine. Once you go past that line, that circle, that air mile, once you go beyond that, no matter what direction that you're going, once you get past that 150 mile, no matter in which direction you're going, then you've broken the 150 air mile radius. Ground miles are ground miles, miles that you are on the ground. Yeah, I did a video on it, bro. I because I was trying to explain this like 2 years ago. Whenever I did that video, I just did the video to break it down. I just sent people there because for some strange reason, like a lot of people get confused by it. I don't know why, but I things that people get confused on, I just do a video and I just put it out and I just leave it at that. It's I don't know. Think about your truck like an airplane, right? And just think of a radius, a circle. That's a circle. Put yourself in the center of the circle. A circle, that line that you draw, that circle line. And whenever you drive in any direction, you hit that line, as long as you stay within that circle. As long as you stay within that circle, you're fine. But you just got to know where the distance is in each direction. So what's up? Hard to accept your compromise. You don't hurt patients. Hello? Yo. Can't see you, man. He hung up. Link pinned to the top of the chat. Link pinned to the top of the chat. Pinned to the top of the chat. There was some people that was still in the back when I was talking to the last guy. I guess they got tired of waiting. I don't know. Let's see. We'll give a few more minutes. If not, then I'm gonna go ahead and boogie. I'm gonna boogie. Let me see. Is the Wiseman show going down? Okay, I answered that one. I heard Kirk was, I'm not Kirk, but Costas was arresting a bunch of people today, taking trucks and stuff. I think they took like 24, 16 box trucks and 8 cargo vans today here in Chicago. Y'all gotta be careful out here in these streets, man. They own you. It's good to have like people in like in places. If I have to get somebody gone, I'm gonna call Costas. Somebody messing with me, I might call them. Make sure you running accordingly. You might have to and confiscate your vehicle. If I get into anybody, I'm gonna call Costas so we can make sure you got everything you need. We might have to confiscate your vehicle. Yeah, he took what he say? He took 24 vehicles today. What eight? What do you say? 8 box trucks or 16 box trucks and 8 cargo vans or the other way around. So yeah, man. Y'all gotta make sure y'all got y'all stuff in order, man. When y'all come through Chicago, man, they will take your stuff. They will take your stuff here. He said people that had no insurance, the insurance was messed up, all type of stuff. It's crazy. All right, call and show. Anybody else gonna call up? Anybody else calling up? Link pinned to the top of the chat. I think I might go back to every 2 weeks for the call-in show. We missed last week. I thought it would be more people. We did three people. Hey man, so a lot of people running bogus. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people running bogus. Just some places you shouldn't come to if you know you bogus. Certain places you know you shouldn't go. So, because the city of Chicago, or not Chicago, the ICC, they take your truck. I think that was a collaborative effort with the city. Man, it ain't gonna be cheap getting your stuff back. Mm-mm. What's up, Frank? How you doing? Uh, Crazy that people drive without insurance. I can't even fathom, because the one day you don't have insurance is the day something happens. I don't know, man. You know, sometimes people do take the chance because they have to. Um, Most of the time, people do it because they are just, negligent. But either way, the amount of trucks and cargo vans that was taken here today is crazy. They took a lot of cargo vans and trucks here today. So, got to be careful out here in these streets. But it's good to have somebody that's inside the agency. That way I can, stay abreast with all these things. And, if I ever got to call in a favor, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a favor that may favor somebody or a favor that may favor me, it's good to have people in those places. All right, man. Call in show, man. What we doing? Did we take enough calls? We took what, 3 or 4 calls? I might call it one. Sometimes the sacrifice isn't sufficient. You need more substance. All right. On that note, Progressive forgot to renew all my policies, and I found out I ran 3 weeks without cargo insurance. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. They corrected it for you, right? I'm pretty sure they corrected it for you. Man, I'm sleepy. I'm getting to bed early tonight. The All-Star game just ended. Might get another call or two, but this was enough for today. What time is it? I'll wait till it's 10 more minutes. I'll wait till 10. If don't nobody call by 10, I'm gone. I got a late start today. Who won? Who won the game? The West or the East? Or how they do it now? They still do the West and the East? Who won? Who won the game? Hmm. Who won? The OGs? That's what they call it now? The OGs versus who? What they call the other team? The Shorties? A 14 playoff tournament. See, yeah, I ain't up. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't watch that shit no more, man. This shit is different now. I like it back in the day was the East versus the West. A 14 tournament. First team to 40 points each game. What? That's some old What's Buddy name? The new superintendent? Yeah, man. David Stern, man. I don't know about Buddy, man. Buddy, you know what the issue between Buddy and David Stern is? This dude, he letting the players dictate too much shit. David Stern dictated everything, and David Stern was tough. This guy, he too nice. Too nice, man. Adam Silver, yeah, he's too nice, bro. I miss David Stern. Adam Silver, yeah, that's the guy. Too nice. David Stern even made Mike sit down. I mean, he didn't do it in a way he did it with everybody else, but nonetheless, he still made Mike sit down. This is crazy, man. Ratings is trash. Don't nobody watch this shit no more. You can't even watch a local game in my market no more. We don't even have no channel. It don't even air on no channels. The network that was airing them the contract. Now you gotta watch a local game on regular TV. Who has regular TV? I don't have regular TV. Can't even watch a game. A local game. It was lit out here for All-Star weekends. There's not much bad news and violence. Yeah, it was in San Francisco. They only did this because the ratings haven't been the same, but the old format was definitely better. The ratings ain't the same because the game is horrible now. It's soft. It's too fast. It's too fast, bro. Don't nobody want to see nobody run up and down the court and shoot threes. It's boring. It's boring, bro. I don't want to see that shit. Yo. I don't understand, bro. You call and then you hang up. Whoever that person's name was Noble. Called and hung up. Let MJ go. The game is more skilled. What? Okay, bro. All right, you got a right to your opinion. I know you young, so this is your era. So you look at Michael Jordan as an old guy, but unfortunately, LeBron will never be Mike. Unfortunately, he'll never be Mike. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, he'll never be Mike. He could have the scoring title. He ain't gonna never be Mike though. LeBron didn't play tonight. What? An ankle issue. Wow. No, that was you, Noble. You just clicked the link. We just saw your living room. You didn't say nothing. You can come back up if you want, but you sure just clicked the link. We was looking at your living room. Yeah, they look at MJ like an old dude. MJ is what inspired LeBron. That's why he wears number. Not a big sneaker head. However, I need them flu games. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Noble, did you call by mistake or you coming back up? Noble, did you call by mistake or you calling back up? Baywide events all weekend. From the stand-up all-star show in Oakland, events in San Jose. That's where 3 chains became 2 chains. I don't even hear people talking about All-Star Weekend. Like when I was coming up, everybody was out on All-Star Weekend. I ain't heard nobody say they went to San Francisco. Back in the day, like All-Star, wherever it was at, Houston, New Orleans, LA, Miami, wherever it was at, everybody was going out to All-Star Weekend. I don't hear nobody talk about that now. What's up with MJ's son? Man, he got to get off that cocaine. He got to get off that cocaine. See, he been living in Miami too long. He been living in Miami too long, man. He got to get off that cocaine. That cocaine. That cocaine. He like to hit them bumps. He like to hit them bumps. He want to take a bump. That's what his issue is. He's a spoiled rich kid that like to party. And unlike his brother and sister, I know his brother, the oldest boy, he works for Nike. So he lives in Benton, Oregon. He works for Nike. If I'm not mistaken, Jasmine, the daughter, she works for Nike as well. I think she works for Jordan Brand, if I'm not mistaken. The oldest son, he works for Nike. And this dude, he's the fuck up. He had a store called Trophy Room. I don't know if he still got it. Hold on. Let me see. He had a store, a sneaker resale shop, Trophy Room. Yeah, he still got it. I think it's online only now. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's online only. So he got access to all the hot shit anyway. He gonna get a Nike contract because it's his daddy. So he got all the Nike shit. Oh shit, he got the reimagines that came out yesterday. I missed them yesterday too. Do I want these? No, because Mike didn't have these reimagines. I don't fuck with them. You know what? But hold on. Let me see. See, I don't know about these reimagines. Is it 10 o'clock yet? Link pinned to the top of the chat? Yep, it's 10 o'clock. All right. Boys look slick though. Link pinned to the top of the chat. I'm not calling show days. I can't read. I can only hear. My eyes don't work on calling show days. I can't read nothing in the chat. You want to talk? You gotta call up. Hit the link. MJ's son just going through the motions of life because he never will live up to the prestige of his father. The other son ain't going through the motions of life. He gladly went. He went to UIC. He played for the Flames, and he got a job at Nike. He used nepotism to get a nice cushiony job. He moved to where is it? Oregon, where Nike is at. Is it Benton, Oregon? Whatever Nike is at. He moved out there. I think he got married and he took a nice corporate job at Nike because of nepotism. I think he did. Even Michael Jordan's son got a job. That's crazy. Now that when I think about it, people out here don't want to work at Michael Jordan's son and his daughter work jobs. They got good jobs, but they still work jobs. They not even living off daddy. I think Jasmine works for, I think she works for the Jordan brand. Let me see. And she married a basketball player too. Hold on. I forgot who she married. Yeah, she worked for Jordan brand. I knew it. She works for Jordan brand. And Jeffrey works for Nike as well, I believe. Last I read. Yeah, Jordan lives in Portland, Oregon, where he entered Nike and Corp management training program after college. In 2020, he co-founded Jordan Avakian Group, a Chicago-based consulting group. Jordan married Dina and Eva in 2019. Jordan was arrested in Scottsdale for assault in the hospital. I remember that. Yep. See, they, because the mom, she's from here. So the kids are, well, he is, but Marcus, he lives out in Florida. So he, if he moved back to Chicago, he'll be all right. See, the oldest boy, he here. He got his business here. So, he fall under the act. He gonna act accordingly. The mom is from here. She from the crib. Juanita. She called Mike. Mike was a rookie. Mike walked in. I heard he walked in the Cotton Club and she was like, I got me one. He walked in the Cotton Club on Michigan Avenue back in the day. Some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about. It's before some of y'all time is from the crib. He walked in the Cotton Club with old Charles Oakley, and Juanita was like, I got this country boy. I'm finna get this country boy. And she got his goofy ass. Mike was old country. Hey, Rich, now as soon as I bring you up, you hang up. Why y'all calling then hang up? I'm trying to bring you on, man. You gonna call back up? I'm bringing you on. Mike came to Chicago. Juanita saw his country ass walking in the Cotton Club that night. That's all he took. Mike ain't never seen a light skin. He saw that little red bone. Mike was geek. She put 3, gave him 3. How much Juanita get at the end of that divorce? Like $200 million or some shit like that. What she get? She got something stupid. Juanita got something stupid. Yeah. All right, somebody named Richard just called up, but I guess he. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is that Richard. Hey, Richard, you gonna call up or what? What you gonna do? If not, I'm finna get out of here. Shoot, man, I'm hungry. I'm finna go chill. Beaverton, Oregon. That's what you said. Beaverton, Oregon. You said you in Portland? I would love to visit the Nike facility one day. That's one of the things I got on my bucket list, to go to the Nike campus. Y'all got to read this book by Phil Knight called Shoe Dog. Good book. Yeah, it's on my bucket list to go to the Nike campus, take a tour of the Nike campus. I love Nike. Yeah, when Juanita saw MJ at the Cotton Club, she said, "I got one on the new." Yeah, she got a one. Mike shouldn't have been in the Cotton Club. I think old Charles Oakley took him out that night. Oh, Charles Oakley took him out. His old country ass bopping his head, big country bopping his head, and then she got a one. Yeah, when I next time, see, I'm not a big Oregon fan. I've been to Portland one time, and it was just real dismal there. So it's not a place where I look to come to visit. The one time I was out there on business, and I was literally there for. I got there Thursday night, checked in the hotel. Friday morning, took care of the business. By 2 o'clock Friday afternoon, I was out. But the short time I was there, it was just real dismal there. Like, I don't know. But if I come back out there, I would love to visit the Nike campus. Got to scratch that off my bucket list. Hey, Rich, man, you coming up? You gonna call back or what? You clicked the link and then you got scared. What you on, pimp? No, Noble says, Noble, you never had a personal mentorship to get another one. What are you talking about? Why don't you click the link, bro? Because I don't even know what you're talking about. Y'all coming up tonight. Y'all got me confused with somebody else. The first dude thought he knew me. Found out that wasn't me. Like, who are y'all talking about? Now here go everybody calling. What's
How's it
going
going,
on?
Mark?
Three people called at the same time. What's going on?
All good, all good. I have a couple of questions.
Hold on a second. So, you're Richard Buddha? I see you in the back. You gotta give me a few minutes. You can watch the show from the green room. Turn your phone portrait mode. You should see the chat. Noble, same to you. You guys all called at the same time, so y'all can still just watch the show from the green room. I'll be with y'all in a second. What's going on, big
I
dog?
got, I got my notebook. So look, uh, situation is, I just bought a truck. I'm still working. I'm in sales right now, and I'm selling mattresses. So I basically work at mattress firm. Um, so yeah, I'm doing that. Been doing that for like 2 years,
Yeah,
and so I kind of got the idea of, like, moving and all that, being in furniture before.
yeah,
And so, yeah, I mean, I got my first truck. Um, Went halves with my dad on one, and then I bought one fully myself. So we got two. One's being fixed. My question
yeah.
would be, is like, what do you think right now is the best route to go? I was thinking of going, like, just starting whatever people might need, like, whether it's like moving or freight, whatever it is, and then slowly building off of that. You know what
What
I
kind of
mean?
truck? What kind of truck you got?
It's international. It's a box truck.
What year?
It's like 1999. So it's an older truck.
Where you at? Where you at again?
Florida. Florida. Naples, Florida.
So you got one truck, and then you say you got another truck that's in the shop.
So it's basically my dad's backyard, and I mean, we got a motor for it. It just needs a motor,
All
because
right.
the motor that was currently in it was
So
messed up and shit.
so the one truck is working, the 99, right?
Right, right, right. The other one's newer. It's a little bit better, but it needs to be
So
fixed. And
so
obviously, I don't got.
so you saying you don't know what to do with it? Is that what you're asking me, or what you should do with it?
What I'm asking is, like, what do you think is like the best route to go with that one truck right now? What should I focus more on? Would it be moving? Would it be freight?
Me, I'm gonna always do what pays the most money. So I'm gonna move.
Okay. You'd be do you so you're saying you'd be doing some moving?
Oh yeah, I need to do what's going to pay the most. I'm
Right.
into it for
That's
the
what I was
money.
thinking.
Wherever the money at, that's what I'm gonna do. It don't matter. Like hard work, don't none of that, nothing. The only thing matters is the money, man. The money.
100%.
That's it. So
Right. Right. I'm there.
whatever I can get the most money, then that's what I'm doing.
I'm
Yeah.
there. So like, I mean, yeah, that's one way. I mean, I was thinking of going one route. The other thing too is like I was telling you, I was in furniture, and so I can definitely let these people know, let that furniture company know, and that's like a good already like a good way I could take it, like a good reference because I worked there. I knew some of the people that did deliveries.
Well, here's what I'm
I know
telling
the
you.
salespeople.
I wouldn't quit my job
Yeah, I'm
to
not. I'm not.
because
I'm not.
if you're gonna
Not
go
right now.
license, if you're gonna license, go the license route, you're dealing directly with consumer. You got to build up a clientele. It takes time. So you're not gonna be
Right.
running
For sure.
like so. We're in a market now where what part of Florida are you in?
It's more west, and it's like
What
it's called
city?
Naples, Florida. So it's like
You're in Naples. I
under
know where Naples at. I
yeah,
had a customer. We moved from Chicago to Naples.
a lot of snowbirds, a lot of snowbirds, a lot of like people
Yeah,
coming from
it's a
up north.
retirement town. It's a retirement
Yeah,
town.
I mean, hey,
Um,
money wise,
yeah, it's
I'd
money
say
down there. I know. It's money. It's money down there. That was one of those $20,000 jobs that Buddy said don't exist. Move somebody
really,
down there. Yeah, move somebody.
yeah.
Matter of fact, the crew, a guy that was on the crew that I sent down there was a buddy of mine that was between jobs and he worked for me and I sent him and actually Rob, the guy that worked for me that came up on the job. We actually talked about that particular move when Rob came up, that Naples move. That was yeah, so yeah, I know about Naples. That's where rich people go. Rich
Yeah, a
rich
lot of good like
retirees.
yeah, and I mean, I'm not like I was telling you, I'm not thinking of quitting my job yet. I was just trying to see like what's the best route and where to start. That's probably where I'm gonna end up going with it. But,
I, I, here's the thing. You got a 26 footer, right?
I haven't measured it. I honestly, and that's one thing I'm gonna do like
You don't know
literally
what type
within
of
the
truck
next
you
two
got?
days. Size wise, it's probably under 26. I do know that it's not. I don't
24?
think it's 26. Not too sure. Not too sure.
All right, bro. You got a lot of homework to do, bro. You got some homework to do, big dog.
Yep. Find
You
out how
got
big it is. I know it's not 26. I know that. And it's like a smaller box. It's not like tiny, but I know it's probably like 20 maybe. I want to like guessing.
figure out what type of truck you got, figure out what it
Yeah.
is you want to do, you know what I'm saying? And then just start researching from there, come up with a plan and start researching from there. Naples, you're not going to get that many moves in Naples. I'm telling you that now.
Okay.
I mean,
What do you
Naples
think of Florida?
is a town with a bunch of houses, big houses. Those people don't move like that. It's not really many
There is a
apartment
couple.
buildings.
There is a couple of high rises, like but
A
like very
couple, a
a
couple,
couple. Right.
but it's
Right. Right.
not
Right.
populated like that where you're just booking moves like 40 going north, like a bigger city like New York, Chicago, LA. You know what I'm saying? So um,
How
you
about like
might you
Miami? What do you think?
I mean Miami's you're gonna have probably more opportunity. Um, but
Gotcha.
I got well I have some people that have a moving license that's in my it's part of the MGM that's in my Discord, and I know they were doing okay, but it wasn't like they were just every day rocking and rolling. So
Okay.
I would look into it. I would do some research. I probably would start maybe doing some labor only stuff first. You might want
Yeah.
to look in the final mile as well, and just do a compare and contrast to see what a better opportunity is. Florida is a retirement state. So, place like Naples, people ain't moving. They there. So
True. I
look at
mean,
your look
that's a good point. That's a good point.
so
I will
you're
say,
gonna
I will say, like, given the fact that there's a lot of older people too,
that's a
you know,
more reason, yeah, and a lot
more
of people
reason that.
moving. Yeah.
Well, I mean, people won't be moving themselves, is what I'm saying. So I mean, that's
No,
kind
they're
of like a
not
plus.
moving. Older people, A person that's old, that's a retiree, they move down there to retire. They're not going anywhere. That's the point.
Right. That makes sense. That makes
A
sense.
person that
For sure.
buys a house, the likelihood of them moving is low.
You're
Whenever a
saying,
person
yep.
will move into a house, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to see them again as a customer no time soon unless you move them into a
Right.
starter house and you're 5 years later, once they have a few more kids, maybe and get a few raises, they may get a bigger home.
Right.
But
Right.
Naples, Florida, I moved people from Chicago to Naples, Florida for retirement, their retirement home. They're gonna die there.
For sure. So you're saying look for places with more like apartment building, high rises, stuff like that. Just because
You need to do your
obviously it makes
when
sense.
your business plan, you need to do a market analysis to see. You
Okay.
need to really look into the market to see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just now getting started, like I said, and I've moved things before. Like literally, I've had this one customer when I was working in the furniture industry. Dude, I got paid to pick up. It was insane to me. I got paid to pick up a full living room set that was in pretty good condition. Flip that shit on Facebook, and I mean with a pickup truck. So I mean things like that is what like excites me in a way.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, for sure. End up looking for more places. I would say Miami's probably gonna be more like a more buildings type of thing. People
There's more opportunity in Miami, more so than Naples. I can tell you that for sure. How much more, I don't know, but it's definitely more.
got you. All right. But that's basically my question was like where would you kind of take it if you were in my position? And
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna go where
obviously
the
show
money
where
is
the
at.
money is. I'm same here.
Always,
Same here. That's why I'm trying to like
always.
see what get opinions. The other opportunity, I don't know how you feel about this. This is another thing that I'd love to get your opinion on is if you had an opportunity with like maybe a window company, and this is just because my dad has a construction company, and the people that he gets his windows delivered from, like they're in Miami, they're stationed in Miami, and he pays the third party delivery. So, and that third party is basically uh, contracted by the window company to like deliver their shit. And apparently, he was telling me that they only have one truck and stuff like that. How would you feel about like partnering with like a window company to like move their stuff?
I mean, if
I
they give
mean,
you an opportunity, they got an opportunity available. Yeah, why not?
yeah,
I mean, yeah.
that was another route that I was thinking of going. Yeah, I just have to see, have to get started.
Yeah, just keep researching, man. It seems like you still got a lot of research to do, man. You kind of decided you need to do a market analysis. You need to do a business plan, so that'll
Right,
force you to do the research that you need. Because I could tell from talking to you, you ain't did much of it. So you need to
right,
do that first. Because
for
opportunities
sure.
ain't gonna just fall in your lap down there. You're not in one of those types of cities where
Thanks.
like you can just close your eyes and it's just spin in a circle and open your eyes
Stuff's
and
just
there's an
gonna start
opportunity.
happening.
You're not in one of those markets. So
I did based off of like one of your videos and lives. Looked at thumbtack. I didn't even know that was a thing.
yeah, yeah.
And so I don't know, but that's another thing. I mean, I can promote through there and stuff like that. But appreciate that.
All right, big dog. Just keep me informed.
Yes, sir.
All right,
I'll
man.
let you know if anything. Appreciate it.
All right, bet. What up?
What up, Mark?
What's the deal?
I got two questions for you, man. The first question is, do you know if it's any 3PLs or final miles that accept yellow box trucks? Because I know you said at first you were saying like don't buy a yellow box truck.
Mm, I don't know. You gotta inquire within. Most don't. Some may let you get by with it, but you need to inquire with each one individually.
Right. All right. And the other thing was I did inquire with one of them. It's called Roadrunner Freight. I was trying to see if you ever heard of them before, because they was a little
Yeah,
sketchy.
that's not a 3PL, but yeah. What about them?
I think it's like final mile or some shit though, because you get
Roadrunner ain't
paid by
bad.
the stop.
They may have where you at? They may have a final mile opportunity, but here they
I'm in
don't. They
Chicago.
got some break. Are you in Chicago?
Yeah.
What account Roadrunner got?
Shit, they said something like with palletized. It's palletized, so I think I'm taking it to
Oh,
like
that's
where.
a curbside account. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
curbside. What they offer you?
Shit, she sent me a schedule. I can look it up and send it to you real quick.
Did she send you a schedule or did she send you a rate per
Yeah,
stop?
it's called a Schedule A or a Schedule C or some shit like that. They call it something different. It got the rates on there and shit. It show you per stop. It'd be like 15 if you go to a prison, 10 if you go to a school and shit like that.
10.
Yeah, but you know they got the flat, they got the base rate. It's like 50, $60 or something like that.
Okay. So it's averaging what, about $50 a stop?
Shit, she told me that her average driver, box truck driver, was making around 600 a day.
That ain't bad. How many stops?
Shit, I don't even know. She ain't even tell me. She wouldn't even tell me how many miles, like how I be driving. She told me she couldn't tell me type shit. That's another reason why I was like she kind of sketchy.
Where's Roadrunner coming out of? Here,
Bolingbrook.
Bolingbrook.
Yeah.
600 ain't bad as long as they not sending you. As long as it's within like 100, 150 miles, you straight.
Right.
Yeah, it's good. Good little chop. One man. You know.
Right. Shit, that's all I had though.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't had shit for real. I seen you was
All
finna
right.
jump off and I ain't. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Just let me know.
Appreciate the information though, man. I've been soaking this shit up, man. Shit, golden, man. Golden nuggets in every video.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
What
Till next
side
time.
of town? What side of town you from?
I'm from South Side, from the Hundreds.
Oh, you from the hundreds. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
All right, boss. Be safe.
All right, you too. It was one more. Who was this other guy that was up here in the back? What was his name? We talked to Noble. We talked to Noble. I think it was Richard. It was either Richard or Noble. He hung up. Is you is you coming back up, Richard or Noble? Oh, never mind. I'll talk to this guy and then that's it. I'm done. Yo,
Yo, what's good, Mark?
what up?
Yo, what's good, Mark?
You gotta turn that TV
I
off in the
just,
back.
I just got all right, I got a question, two questions.
You gotta, yeah, whatever you playing on the playback, you gotta turn it off.
All right, give me a sec.
Hey, Noble, you gotta. Every time you hang up, somebody take your spot. You gotta chill, bro. You gotta
Yo,
be
so
cool.
listen,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into this industry, but I'm trying to figure out as a freight broker, do I still need to be able to understand, uh, like drive? Do I still need to get a truck and drive? Do I still need a box truck to drive as a freight
You
broker?
you, you want to be a freight broker?
Yeah.
Do you know what a freight broker is? Because you don't know what a freight broker is if you asking me this question.
I mean, you basically, I mean, to my knowledge, you contact the shipper, you get a decent rate, then you contact the driver, you broker the load, and just basically a middleman.
So why you need a truck?
That's what I'm asking. Like, should I still have to need a truck to understand the business more on that aspect, on that side, or pretty much just stay in my lane as a middleman?
what what you want? You want to be a freight broker? That's what you want to do?
Definitely, yeah.
All right. Well, you should go work at TQL or CH Robinson and learn how to be a freight broker. You don't need a truck.
Okay.
If you want to be a freight broker, you should go work for a company so they can show you how to be a freight broker.
Okay.
You don't need a truck to broker loads. You just need to know math.
Got you. All right. That's
You need
pretty
to know
much it. That's all I wanted to ask.
you need to know math and you need to know how to sell and manipulate.
Shit, I know how to sell. I ain't worrying about that
Okay.
for
As
sure.
long as you can sell, you can sell and you understand some little math,
Yep.
you should be all right. You don't need no truck.
All right. I appreciate you, man. I follow your show. I'm a subscriber, and I appreciate you, brother.
All right, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Mark?
What's going on?
Well, I just want to say thank you because whatever you're doing a great job. You know, you're changing a lot of people's life. You're guiding
Appreciate you.
everybody through a process. You know, I really want to say thank you to you because I've been watching your channel for the last 9, 10 months. I got my truck. I've been busy. I've been working.
It's good. It's good,
Good,
man.
good. Yeah. Okay. I don't have any
What you,
questions, but I want to say thank you to
oh,
you
that's
for
it?
all the that's it. Whatever you're doing. You know.
Oh man,
Um,
appreciate that.
to get a contract for me was a little hard in the beginning.
Hmm.
Um, because everybody was like, okay, we're gonna give you a contract, but all the company they want somebody with experience, something I didn't have at the beginning. Um, but after talking to 3, 4 warehouses, I got my foot in, and it was through Mars, one of the company that you mentioned on YouTube,
Which
and I
company?
was able to get the job.
What company?
What company? I'm working now with Bob's Furniture. It's a
Bob's?
final, yes, yes, sir.
Who through
One
AIT?
day you will say that one more time.
Who's the who's the 3PL? AIT?
No, it's through March.
Through who?
March is one of the biggest account holder,
You said
and then it's
March?
called Bob Furniture.
I'm hearing the echo.
I'm in the echo. Okay. I don't know if you ever heard about Bob's Furniture.
Yeah, no, Bob's.
Yeah,
Who's
no,
the who's the
Bob, who's the
3PL?
yeah. Through Mars. You say one day
Mars.
the Mars, and then I did final miles, and then I found the lay, and they start working with him.
Mars.
Mars. Yeah,
Spell it.
Mars. Maersk. Mars.
Oh, Marsk. Yeah, so
Mars.
you running with Pilot. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
through
yeah.
pilot.
Pilot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Congratulations. How's that working for you?
That be working great for me. Um, we've been working, hello, almost 5 months.
Pay pretty good?
Yeah, we're making good money. We're making the lowest is about 750 a
Mm-hmm.
day, and it goes to 12, 1300 daily.
12,
Depends the route.
1500. Final
Yeah.
mile. What are you where are you at? What market are you in?
Phoenix,
That's a tough market.
Phoenix, Arizona.
You doing about 1500 a day? 12 to 1500 a day in Phoenix? Final mile? That's good.
Yeah, depends how much you're driving.
That's good.
Depends also how many delivery you do daily.
How many deliveries are you getting on average a day?
13, 14 daily. It can go probably to 17. You know, it's a big territory, Arizona.
Hmm. What type of truck you got?
I have an international. It's a 2020, 26 foot. The only thing is international, but I'm not complaining. It's a common diesel.
Mhm. How many guys you got on your truck? You running 2 guys or 3?
Sometimes, normally
3.
we run with 2 guys,
Mhm.
but when they got me like a little over 60 pieces, because we call it pieces,
Mhm.
every amount. So
Mhm.
if we go over 60 pieces, then they pay for a third guy.
Mhm.
But sometimes uh, I pay for a third guy when I have like 50 pieces myself. Because you have
Mhm.
to do like a probably going like the stairs type of thing like that. So
Smart. That's smart. That's
yeah,
smart.
yeah, because you wanna get busy the next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, for December around 6 days a week.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is not to get me a second truck, but I need your guidance, how to go there, because I don't wanna, I need a guidance, I need a mentorship.
Well, you got to come in the Discord. Just click on the Discord link, come in the Discord,
hmm
and then
I'm
I'll give
also
you
I've been surprised to this channel because you are one of my main guy. I go to sleep with this channel every day.
Oh man, appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
You know
you're
we
welcome. You're welcome.
appreciate it. Man, I'm glad you doing well in Arizona. Yeah, Final Mile is really, really, really lucrative. A lot of people don't want to do it because they don't want to do the hard work, man. I'm glad it's
Yeah,
working
sometimes you
out
have
for
to
you.
put it's all mental, you if you want to hustle, you're looking for the money. The
Mhm.
money is there, there's a lot of places.
Mhm.
San Diego, California, Sacramento, this
Mhm.
company is looking for the right people with the right mentality.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you have
Yeah,
to be
man.
the black mamba out there.
Yeah. Phoenix is
Yeah,
a tough market. Tough market, but I'm glad you're making it out there.
it is. It is tough, but there's other places, Vegas, Utah, you name it. There's a
Mhm.
lot of places you can make money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So send me a link whenever you have a chance or you email.
It's in
And
this if you go into the description in this live stream, you go all the
yeah,
way down, just click on the Discord and then just sign up through there. In this
um,
actual video, just scroll all the way down in the description.
and another thing, when I got my truck, like I never saw it before, but it's don't buy anybody, don't buy a yellow truck. I
Don't
went
buy
through
a who?
that. I had to wrap it up later on.
Don't buy a what truck?
A yellow truck,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I had to put a wrap on mine, so now my
You
truck is white.
they made you wrap it?
Yes, sir.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Hold on, let me show you where the Discord link is at, big dog.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
So this is us right here, right? So
Yeah.
if you click here and you just click right here, Discord.
Okay. All the way in the bottom.
Yeah, all the way in the bottom, just click Discord right there.
Okay. I appreciate you. So
All right.
I'm gonna say you a couple getting together with all this information because like I say, I want to grow my business more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just keep pushing. Just come in the Discord and we'll talk.
Okay. Okay. I have a lot of things to share with you guys too.
Okay. We're here. We're
Okay.
not going nowhere.
Thank you, sir.
All right,
Okay.
man. Be safe.
Bye.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, y'all. All right. So that's it. I think I'm gonna call it one for the night. Wise Men tomorrow, 7 p.m. Season 3 after a year off. We'll be back with season 3 tomorrow, episode 1. So be here for that. And on that note, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.
You need to leave that rock that you stuck under. So
Kurt, you want
you
me to go show
really,
you? Hey,
you
Kurt.
got a closed
Kurt.
mind, bro.
Kurt, you want me to show you my passport? It's tattooed up. I've been all over the
Don't mean
world.
nothing. That don't
My
mean
shit
that. So what
tattooed
are
up.
you doing?
So all that shit you be talking about, that shit don't fly. That shit that you be trying to down other people for, that shit
You
don't
know how
work
many
with me.
countries I've
You
been,
said
Mark?
you
You know how
said
many
it to
countries and islands I've
Kurt.
been to before I
Kurt,
come to the US?
all that shit you play with these other guys, you can't play that with me. You said it yourself. My passport tattooed up. My shit sleeved up.
You
So
know how many,
don't tell
Mark,
me what I need to
Mark,
do. I done been all
you
over
know
this
how
bitch twice. You over here,
you
you
mean
making
what
good
I'm over
money.
here?
Check it out. Check
What
this
you
out.
mean?
You over
What you
here.
mean?
You over here. You making good money. You done created a successful business for yourself. You done bought a house. You live in the fucking American dream. So what the fuck is it to you? Who gives a fuck? All right.
I got more.
Why do you keep?
I got more benefit. Hold on. Let me answer that. I got more benefit than some of y'all niggas that live here with a fucking birth certificate. You know why? Because I pay my taxes.
And see, it goes right back. It goes right back to what I said.
You talking about why am I here?
This man finna crash.
I got more benefit being in this fucking country than 10 of y'all niggas. Cause y'all niggas don't even fucking work. The fuck? Nigga, I came with nothing and I'm a citizen. The fuck you talking about? I've earned my spot, bro. Some of y'all niggas don't even deserve to be here. And you were born here. What's wrong with you, Mark? You talking about why I'm here? Why y'all motherfuckers here? Cause y'all ain't doing shit.